Well, hello my friends, welcome to my channel. Here I've come with a new challenge. I've got one project which I downloaded from 3D Warehouse and it belongs to Dong Ho, I guess. And I want to create three different visualizations: artistic, realistic, and different type of artistic, which is digital marker rendering. Let's dive into the artistic visualization, which is my favorite one. First, I'm setting my scene and then export the scene as a PDF file. I'm also exporting the shadows without lines as a PNG file. After that, I'm taking the PDF file into Illustrator. I've already prepared my color palette. In Illustrator, I have the option of editing and removing lines. And after editing the lines, I'm using Live Paint to color my scene. And at the end, I'm removing the strokes, and final result would be like this. This could be it. However, I'd like some more textures to make it a bit fancier. So I'm taking this picture to Photoshop to give it some more textures. The first thing I'm gonna do is using the PNG file of the shadows I've exported earlier. And then I'm using a watercolor sky instead of my original sky. For the grass, I'm also using a watercolor texture. Some watercolor trees, and their shadows, and some people and their shadows. And for the last part, I will add this paper texture to cover my whole image. And this is the final outcome. And now let's get into the realistic visualization. The first step would be rendering via V-Ray or any other render engines. I almost never use the highest values or highest of qualities for my render settings, because I'm going to improve the rendering on Photoshop. And in order to up the quality of my render on Photoshop, I will always have my render elements with me. I'm opening my Photoshop. This is my original render and it doesn't look great, but I'm going to make it look better. I'm layering my render elements one by one, setting a specific blending modes to each of them with different opacities. And after I'm done with render elements, I need to improve the other details, like adding textures to the parts that look flat and textureless. And for making clean selections, I'm using this render channel. And adding a sky reflection on the windows. Now I'm adding a blue sky. The grass. Some trees. And their shadows. And some people. And their shadows. And at the end, I'm flattening all the layers in a new layer and I'm using camera raw filter. And here it is, the second visualization. Now let's make a goofy sketch and marker rendering. And I'm gonna do that on Photoshop instead of actual paper canvas. At first I'm trying to make a sketch effect. So I'm making a copy of my image and I'm going to filter gallery and photocopy effect. And I'm making it black and white. And this would be my base sketch. For making it more sketch-like, on a new copy of the original image, I'm applying a cutout filter and add these values. And then I'm going to filter, stylize, and find edges. And then again, I'm making it black and white. Now I'm doing the previous step once more. By applying this filter, I'm kinda creating messy pencil strokes on paper. And for values, I'm increasing the edge simplicity value by 1 and continuing the rest of the process. The sketch effect is done, and now it's time to add some more details like trees and some people. Now I'm coloring my sketch by my fake digital markers. You can download the marker brushes from Brushzy website. Sketches and markers weren't always my strong suit, but here on Photoshop, I can somehow manage. I'm hoping you could do this way better than me. Now it's time for creating a sky. Okay, I'm done with the sky, but I'm adding a layer mask so I can remove some parts of the sky and make it faultier and more believable. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up. Have a great day.